Okay, here we are with another camera comparison. This time the iPhone 14 Pro against the Pixel 7 Pro. Once again, remember that the camera setup on the iPhone 14 Pro is the same as the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So the results will be the same. Let me stretch my hands a little bit more and let me keep panning around. Yeah, once again, I can see that the background looks a little bit better on the Pixel. A little bit better, kind of more defined the sky on the Pixel 7 Pro. And the foreground, the subject, looks a little bit better on the iPhone 14 Pro. Let me move forward so you can check the stabilization. This one is a 4K 60 frames per second front-facing camera. iPhone 14 Pro and Pixel 7 Pro. And we are going to start this comparison now. Okay, let's now do the 4K at 30 frames per second. 4K, 30 frames per second, iPhone 14 Pro and Pixel 7 Pro. Oof, super hot today here in London. I think it's the first proper summer day today, and I hope it continues like that, like this for at least the next 2-3 months. So let me start panning around here. So 4K, 30 frames per second. Let's check the wall in the building behind. And let me keep panning around this area here. It's about the same on both of them. And let me move forward this way again. Let me go back. And yeah, 4K 30 frames per second. iPhone 14 Pro and Pixel 7 Pro. Okay, let's now do the 1080p 60. 1080p 60, let me move in this direction. 1080p 60, iPhone 14 Pro and Pixel 7 Pro. Let me start panning around here and check how they perform in different angles. Let me also stretch my arms a little bit more. So you can see here, for instance, it looks better, the sky, on the Pixel 7 Pro for what I can see. Let me move back in this direction. So yeah, Pixel 7 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro at 1080p 60 frames per second. Okay, let's now do the 1080p 30 frames per second. 1080p 30 frames per second. And let me start by panning around so you can check how they perform in different angles. So 1080p 30 frames per second. Let me move in this direction. You can also check the stabilization. So iPhone 14 Pro and Pixel 7 Pro at 1080p 30 frames per second. And let me pan around here again and see the sky in the background, the clouds. And so let me move back in this direction again. So iPhone 14 Pro and Pixel 7 Pro, 1080p 30 frames per second.